second largest settlement of Mykonos. It's basically the only village that we have, more of a traditional settlement. Anomera is going to be also our longest stop. Anomera means the further part, the part far out. It's because the island is quite small, so Anomera for us it's considered relatively far away. So over there in Anomera, we will spend for at least an hour in total. We will visit the monastery, a historical monastery, a male monastery situated in the main square of Anomera village. And after the monastery, we are going to go to a Greek taverna, to a typical Greek restaurant, where they will offer us a small degustation menu, just a tasting menu with some local delicatessens. They're also going to offer us a drink as well. After an end, because you will forget, by the way, we finished the excursion. So just before we finish, we will make a small stop at the old port of Mykonos. The people that wish to return to the bus will stay in the bus, but at least they will be able to, to grab a view and maybe a picture of Mykonos town. And the people that actually wish to visit the town will disembark over there, and I will explain to you how you will get back to your ship. So this is pretty much the description of the excursion. I will be commenting on the weather a lot. It is very unusual for us to have such calm and windless days. It's amazing. So it's going to amaze me along the way. Now we are heading to Anomera. We're going to make a around the beaches in Mykonos, but basically the main area is Mykonos town, the shopping area is Mykonos town, the majority of the restaurants are in town, so this is where the town is, and this is...
Last time we got so tired, so we brought the stuff.
You enjoying the things?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm lucky, the weather is good today.
I think you can get up and get sleep tonight. Yeah, the weather's nice today. Yesterday was really hot.
At the end, we will also get a little bit extra time to wander around the square to take your pictures and everything. So, for example, what we do in case of war, we would pass forward to the invaders in order to find a way to protect themselves. So, I'm going to give you, I believe about 15 minutes is more than enough time. It's 9:25 right now, so let's say 9:40 here. We'll meet up here. Take your time. Just mind your steps. So go ahead, take your time. About 15 minutes. I will meet you right here. Just mind your steps. The tall ones also have to mind their steps. Here. The taller ones.
Very close. Ναι, ναι, στο τζάνα παίρνω εγώ. Ευχαριστώ.
The square of Anomera, and we sent the icon to the town. We formed this procession with locals and priests, and we walk all the way with as well. Here in our right hand, you will see the beach of Kalolivadi, one of my personal favorite beaches. One of the very few that are not as occupied, even though they're organized, but they're not full with sunbeds and umbrellas. Last year, Lindsay Lohan had a club on the beach of Kalolivadi, which made the beach very famous. And so this year, everybody's coming and looking for that particular club. Even though it's just operated for just 1 year, it's not there anymore, but it was there on that beach. And ahead of us is our next stop. It's the beach of Kalafatis, mostly a family-friendly beach, and also the longest one that is organized on Mykonos. Moreover, on the back of Kalafatis beach, there is a 4-star hotel.
Ya no me parlo.
Out or the wind out, and in order to add a little bit of color to the natural landscape, the locals same building of the actual building, so this is always the part that faces the north. Moreover, if you've noticed, you will see that in the majority of the buildings and the houses, the corners are not sharp, are kind of rounded. This is, along with the small windows, a trick that use the locals in order to soften the strong northern wind. So it's not, it doesn't bother you as much when it blows hard. It kind of softens it when it blows around the house, and that is why the smaller windows face the north in order to prevent the wind from entering in the house. The majority of our balconies, they would not face the north, of course. So you see that the actual climate, the weather condition, of course, have affected the actual architecture. All of our terraces, as you can see, they're all flat, and if you look them from above, you will see they kind of resemble like small pools. You see, in the past, the locals would collect the rainwater in their terraces and would use that water in the daily chores in the household. Also in the past, the locals, the majority of them, they used to have wells in their houses where they would draw water from. Nowadays, the tap water that we have in Mykonos is seawater, and it passes through a process of desalination. There is a small desalination unit in the island, and that is where we get our tap water from. However, that water is not drinkable. In order for us to drink and also cook, we have to buy bottled water. And since it's an island, people that come from islands might already know this creates a little bit of an issue from times every now and then. For instance, a couple of weeks ago, it was so windy that all of the ferries sailing from and to Mykonos stopped. So force, it's usually very, very windy because it also faces the north, not today of course, and about 200 meters away in front of us, in our left, there is the beach of Ornos. We will drive past it, you will get to see it. So you can see already how much developed this area is actually. Or me, I prefer the other one that we have driven past so far. And right now, we are about to reach Agios Ioannis. As I told you in the beginning, from Agios Ioannis, we will have a direct view to the island of Delos, the sacred island of Delos. According to the Greek mythology, Delos is an island, a piece of rock that emerged from the trident of God.
Καλλιάντσικο, είναι πολύ καλό.
Εκεί αγαπητά τα
Programma. Essendo un pochettino massa.
Yeah.
No sé, para un tipo que hay al mundo que quiere amigos.
Oops.
Mica mi mettevo lì ragazzi.
Panino che è rimasto, non lo so.
Dove ho lettava in Santa?
Caro Paolo.